I've been working in the toy business now for 17 years, and I think Flora is probably the coolest thing I've seen happen in the entirety of all this time.
BRIO is a traditional brand. We're almost 150 years old, and still we managed to do a contemporary, modern, new take on BRIO, and that I'm super proud of.
We've been there from the origin, and now we get the chance, we get the opportunity to actually see children approach the play from a new perspective.
Flora is the newest toy from BRIO. It's a play concept, you could say. What we did was we created beautiful small characters and a beautiful world.
And everything that happens in the play happens around and with and for the animal.
We also wanted to have this thing of the open-endedness. So everything interacts with everything. Then all of a sudden we can just unleash this superpower of the small children.
BRIO is a highly consumer insight-oriented company. So we listened really closely to kids, and we're inspired by that from the beginning of the process through the end.
When we decided to focus on figures and then build the rest of the concept around the figure, that's where we took off. And when we found something that we felt, this is it, this is Flora, then we said, okay, let's try it. So early on, we tested it towards the consumers to make sure we were on the right path.
Hi, I'm Max from Swedish Moderators. We work with qualitative marketing research. The top 3 takeaways I would say is that it has universal appeal. There it fills a gap in the market, and also that there's a link between the BRIO heritage when it comes to learning and pedagogical aspects.
You can play a play that's based on collecting things. You can carry and emotional play together with the cubs and the different animals.
We have these turnable magnets inside of the noses on the animals. That's really cool because they can both pick flowers and berries, but they can also interact with each other.
In this research, we found that the magnets, they both attract attention. What is it? How does it work? But it's also unique. It's not really been seen before.
There's so many ways of playing, and there's so many different interests. You have the storyteller, the creator.
We've added the figure play and the role play. We have the construction in the background. We have the decoration.
So you have collectors, you have so many ways of playing. And I think that's going to be so cool once we actually get kids into this world and allow them to just go nuts with their creativity.
It's great to see the team collaborate back and forth, the designer with the engineer. And the best part of the process is when an engineer can solve a designer's problem. That was when you start to see the light in the eyes between design and engineering, and that's a great reward to see the team collaborating.
The designers have been really ambitious with all of the features for Flora.
It's been challenging to make these beautiful organic leaf shapes safe and stable without losing its nature feeling. I think it ended up in a really good balance.
The team behind Flora was one of the most amazing teams I've ever worked with. The cooperations, the discussions, the moving of the concept and finding the toy was incredible.
What we want to do is just create that friend for you, like that character that you will just hold on to.
It's important to know that this is not just another toy. This is highly personal for us. There's a nerve and a heart in Flora that we want to take care of.
We're really excited to see where this will go.
The coolest thing is that when you can see your kids,
or maybe grandkids in the future playing with things you play with. And I think Flora can definitely be something like that. And we're going to make sure that we are mindful of that as well. After all, it's childhood memories of everyone that we're working with, and you need to do that with respect.